Hi, this is Sergeant Beast Larson. We're going to talk about defending yourself from the ground. And this is not MMA training, nothing about the guard and the mount position. This is you're being attacked and you're on not to the ground. We're talking about kicking. I got my helper here with the summer lightweight ski mask on. Same helper as the other videos. Okay, come a little closer. Say something happens, you get knocked to the ground. Your target areas to kick. Now this is somebody who's attacking and really trying to hurt you. Right here to the kneecap. Kick that knee like you're stomping the gas pedal on a Hellcat or a Corvette or a Ferrari. You're not pushing people away, they're attacking you. Kick that knee like you want to go 200 miles an hour. Kick the inside, straight on the kneecap, the outside. Kick that knee to take it out. Then you've got shins, ankle. Ankles are really hard, stomping on their feet. You don't have time to look and plan this stuff. Kick right in the center of their knee. If they're leaning over a little bit, lean over a little bit. Reach your arms out. Lean over towards me. Just a little bit. Stomach area maybe, if they're coming low, they may try and swing at you. Face, nose, chin, throat. I got a size 12. I can get all the way from the nose, the chin, to the throat at the same time. Knees, stomach, face. Keep your hands up, protect yourself, and watch because their friends will come over and want to attack you over here. Let me turn a little bit. Put one foot in front of the other. Say there's multiple people and I'm kicking and blocking this way and somebody comes this way. Same thing with your hand. I can roll over, grab, and hit that kneecap and snap it. Hitting that kneecap. You see that? Hit the knee, kick the knee, hit the knee, blow the knee out. If they want to lean over, I can grab, pull them to me, punch to the face. That's it, thank you. So think about that. You're kicking the knee, take the knees out. Keep eye what's on the sides of you and behind you. You may have to deal with 2 or 3 people. Every time I watch these videos, it's a whole gang of kids trying to jump. Everybody wants to do this. Pop them knees out of socket, they'll stop kicking you. Think about that. Now, here's the second half of this. I think you go upstairs. Thank you. I'm going to show you a couple exercises I do. But as I work out, I'm not a bodybuilder. I've done powerlifting and strongman, so I've trained to lift heavy. So I'm always thinking, move a mountain, pick up a giant person. And having a career in law enforcement and working at a level 5 prison, what I keep in mind, how big is the biggest inmate? We had some 280, 300. We had one 375. I had to pick him up one day. He was hanging from a belt in the shower. And I'm gonna talk about that in a different video, upper body strength and how I train for that. But we're talking about legs right now. What kind of exercises do you do for your legs so that when you kick somebody, you knock them? You kick them hard, send them 10 feet. So that was my goal. Take about a 300-pound man, knock him 10 feet backwards. Now we're at home. I don't have a leg press machine at home. Leg press, heavy squats, heavy leg press. That'll help you. If you got a leg press of 1,000 pounds, you're going to kick somebody 10 or 12 feet for sure. When I kick people, they know it. Think about this. We're going to do a few things with a dumbbell. But as I'm going through these exercises, I'm thinking, kick hard, kick hard. And when you work out, this isn't a casual walk with the neighbors. It's not a little stroll. You know, it's nothing casual about this. This is intense. This is fighting for your life. So if you like music, one of my favorite exercise music because it sets the tone, some 5-finger death punch, something fast, something with a good bass, good drum, fast, steady drum beat. Get your heartbeat going, get that going. Because when you're in a fight, you're not casually fighting people. You're fighting people. It's fast, intense, it's nonstop. So train like you fight like you train. That's how we always said this. Now see, I was doing this for a reason. Squatting over and talking for a minute, getting some blood flow, stretching my legs. I've already stretched and warmed up. If you don't have squat, not doing a squat rack, just take some dumbbells. Dumbbells like this. This will get the outer part of your legs. Get your whole leg, but get it good on the quad right here. You want your quads to get strong. Do several sets. Now, I'm not going to do a whole hour-long workout. I'm just demonstrating. Calf raises. To dumbbell squat, calf raises. We'll put this down. And you see better on this one. We need to get our hamstrings going too. So 2 hands, put it right between your feet. Stiff leg. Get the hamstrings going. After you do that, bring it up here in the curl position. Do some front squats. Now I do these for 2 reasons. You'll figure out one of them real quick. When you're squatting and doing things with weight in front of you, you're holding, like this position, it compresses your chest, which means your lungs don't expand. So holding this up, when you're in a fight, you need good breath control. Remember I told you earlier, other video, grip strength and breathing exercises. Always do those. You should be holding your breath 45 seconds at a time, a minute at a time. That'll help you. You get in a fight with somebody, they're going to be in front, they're going to be struggling. You're going to restrict your breathing because your arms are tied up. So as you're holding something in front of you, not only are you working your quads, your little teardrop muscles right in here, but you're getting used to the weight right here. Because if you're in close and you're struggling and fighting, you're gonna get out of breath quick. So remember we did some dumbbell squat, stiff leg, some calf raises, and hold that dumbbell in front of you. Now build up, do 5, 6, 8 sets of those, sets of 15 to 20. Get your legs really going. When you're doing this and you're coming up, think about, you just pick somebody up, you picked them up and you're gonna slam them. You're not just doing this so you can count to 20. You can do this in 10 different languages. It's not gonna build your muscle the same as the mentality of, they're hurting me, I got them, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Explosion. See what I'm saying? You wanna be a beast, you wanna be a warrior, you have to train for explosion, power and explosion. In every exercise you do, follow my videos. Do some leg lifts, or planks. Get a little bit of ab going every exercise, every workout, I mean. Leg lifts or planks. Do some push-ups. And my favorite exercise for speed, fight speed, do some jumping jacks. 25 or 50 of them. Do some to start, do some at the end. You gotta do this. Train to explode. Train so that somebody's coming to get you. You just hit them that fast and that hard. I just put somebody's kneecap across the parking lot. Their body would be somewhere between here and there, over 8 spaces. Hit people hard, hit through them. You wanna let them know that you're coming. You wanna let them know that you came and went, and you're not taking their name. You've heard that expression, kicking butt, taking names. We're not worried about taking names, not unless the police come knocking. Now, if you're the police in your correction, you gotta fill reports out, yeah, you gotta get a name. Get that name later when you're safe. When you look like unscratched, not cut, not bleeding, no Band-Aids. Nobody wants to fill a report out after they've been to medical. You want to handle yourself, take care of business in that use of force incident, and come out and say, my favorite expression, look, Warden, not a scratch. I think he really hated and resented that. You come down and see the inmate over here bleeding, people on the ground, people crying. You okay, Sarge? Look, Warden, not a scratch. Train for that power and explosion. This is the first video part of this. I'm gonna explain how I work out for the uppercut. You're gonna love that arm workout. It's explosive. And punching. Knee strikes. A couple things I do specifically all the time to keep my knee strikes great and powerful. And I throw knee bombs. I accidentally hit one of my cert guys on the ground fighting with a guy, and the first couple knee strikes knocked him right off, and he was like, holy cow, man. He said a couple other words, but was 50 years old. He said, I've never seen anybody throw knee strikes like that. And he was a state champion wrestler. Got to feel these knees and these elbows like you mean nothing else. Bam! There's quickness like that. So we're gonna have some workouts that go through to build the muscles and mentality at the same time so that you become a better fighting machine. I hope you enjoy this. Get to working out.